Alright guys, today I'm playing Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest for the NES. This is a game that I have not streamed before. Did a Let's Play on it, but I've actually never gone through this game myself on stream, and very little in real life because I was always a Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 3 guy. It's a classic in its own way, although it's not, certainly not my favorite. I think my favorite Castlevania is probably Rondo of Blood. Anyway, let's get this started, shall we? Coffee Pie, thank you very much for the sub. Have the instruction manual on here. Are there any drawings? There are. So this kind of thing is what I am doing for the AVGN 8-bit game. The sort of black and white instruction manual art that they used to have in the instructions. Ooh, that I want to show. This is cool. Hold on. So this kind of art. So we're coming out with a AVGN 8-bit. And can you even see it or not really? Hopefully you can see it. Anyway, that kind of like black and white, like line art stuff. There's another page of it. Here's like the items. And all the instruction manuals back then used to be like that, like a black and white line art thing. And that's how I like to draw. I'm not big on having to color things in. So I like this kind of art. So here's like weird fantasy. It's all this like black and white, just like line art stuff. And of course the actual issues were, this is like a reprint thing. The actual issues were in colorized, but I just like the black and white inked art. But anyway, I got started talking about that. Let's play the game. This is gonna be Castlevania 2. Now I got to talk about this for 1 second. So I'm not good at this game. I don't even know if I owned it growing up, or I think I did have it, but it would just always sit there because I would play this game and not know what to do, and you started to have to like try to talk to people, and I didn't want to, because previously I had already had the first Castlevania where you just go. There's no talking to anybody. That's what I like. I like just go and the action and all that. And then this is like you're grinding and stuff like that. I didn't like it. So I would never play it. And then all the Cryptic stuff and all that, it wasn't for me. But you guys already know all this stuff about this game. So I never bothered to stream it. And I don't know, it just was never really my thing. And so, and obviously it's the first nerd episode. James was into it as a kid, and a lot of people were, but like I was a Castlevania 1 guy mostly, and then down the road I got real into Castlevania 3, after this. I think like I want to say it was like way later that I got into Castlevania 3. I don't think I had that until like I was in high school or something. I got a copy of it, maybe from Funcoland or something. So I didn't play Castlevania 3 until later, and I was like, wow, it was so amazing to me, Castlevania 3. I was a little late to that one, but I love that. That's probably my favorite or my second favorite. It's probably Rondo of Blood and Castlevania 3. I don't know. And if you ask me on a different day, I might put Castlevania 3 at the top. I don't know. I flop my... I like to flop it around. H3 Massacre, thank you very much for the sub. And Possession Crash also subbed. What are you talking about? Legend Z to A. Oh, that Pokemon thing or whatever. I didn't pre-download the DLC that comes out in February. So yeah, that's Silk Song. I don't like Metroidvanias, and not really. I like Metroid games. but I don't really like Metroidvanias. I don't like the idea of being able to grind so you're so powerful you can kill Dracula in one hit. Anyway, Secretive Blaze 1983, thanks for the sub as well. He says, of all the celebrities you worked with AVGN, which was the most fun to be around? Well, I'll tell you what, certainly not that Mike Matei guy. That dude is an asshole. I hated working with him. He was always breaking things, smashing the games, breaking the camera, peeing all over the walls, ripping the posters down, just jerking off onto things. It was awful. Awful experience. Hopefully him and his fan base doesn't come after me and cancel me, you know, because he's much more popular than I am. But yeah, he was a real jerk. Alright, I'm gonna start. Yeah, so I don't know this game very well, is the point. So don't expect much here, and I'm not gonna do this fast. So something I don't like about this game, I don't like that it's timed. Like, the faster you beat this game, like, the better ending you get, and I just don't care. I'm just gonna go through it, and we're just gonna chill and talk and whatever, and if I make it, I make it. If I don't, I don't. It's like, I'm not doing this fast stuff. We'll see if we can make it at all. I'm hoping for the worst ending, to be honest with you. Okay, so you need the white crystal. What else do I need? I need to probably farm, and I think you can get a better whip. So you do some farming. We'll do some farming. We'll have a turn from day to night. All that good stuff. Now, the positives of this game, I think, are how it looks and the music. I think the music's great. I think it looks awesome. I think this, like, it's got like a style to it, an atmosphere to it that's awesome. I like the blue, like, werewolf guys. I like the skeletons. I like the creepy woods, you know, and the music rocks. So it definitely has positive things to it. If they just would have, like, they would have made the boss fights better. I mean, there's a list of things that they needed to do to make it better, but it is what it is. And I almost wonder if they were trying to make this game a Metroidvania or something, but the idea just wasn't totally fleshed out in their head yet. Because it's just so... I mean, you're backtracking and all that stuff. I don't know exactly what they were thinking about, but they wanted to do something different. It's kind of like Zelda with Mario and... you know... Or, I'm sorry, Nintendo with Mario, or like, you know, like Zelda 2, how it's different, or Mario. Super Mario Brothers 2, all that. They tried to do something different. And you gotta give them credit for trying different things, I think. Instead of doing the exact same thing over. Because with Zelda 1, they could have easily just made more Zelda 1, but they were like, no, let's make this totally different. And a lot of people hate Zelda 2, but I think it's one of the best NES games. I can't say that same thing with this. Although maybe some people might like really like this if they're into the idea of like doing it fast, because that's what this game's about, like getting that good ending and doing it fast. But I'm not like into like the speedrunning and beating games fast. I never really cared, so it doesn't really do it for me, unfortunately. But what can I say? And then so I did a Let's Play of this, and I probably talked about all this before when we did the Let's Play of this for James and Mike Mondays years ago. James would kind of guide me through on what to do because I didn't know what to do, nor did I particularly care. So I don't know. I think we tried. Maybe we were trying to get different endings or whatever. There's like all these different endings you can get, and it says different things. So we're not gonna see any of that. This is just gonna be a complete like here. Mike's gonna play it on his own stream. And I've definitely never streamed this on a CRT before because I've actually never streamed it at all before. Which I guess means I also have to stream this again, direct capture too. So I can already see a future Castlevania 2 direct capture stream in the future. Maybe. So I wonder, if you pause, I wonder if that timer, like, if it counts. Or do you have to do the whole thing unpause to, you know, like no pausing if you want to make it? You think the timer is the day-night cycle itself? Oh, it's just like how many days you do it in? I see. Well, I'm gonna take about 80 days to do this probably, so. Should be another Zelda platformer, to be honest. You mean like a Zelda 2 one? Alright, so I bought the white crystal now, and I get the other whip, which I think isn't it in one of these shops here? Somebody sells a thorn whip somewhere. Maybe it's in here. Are you the thorn whip guy? Yes, you are. Oh, I don't have the money? How much do I have? Oh, almost enough money. Oops. And then I want holy water too, don't I? Who sells the holy water? Oh, it's gonna be the person inside that shop there. So I need enough money. I need 50 for that as well. And I don't think I can go on without the holy water, from what I know. Let's see, let me think. I gotta get to that. Well, no, I guess I could, because I have the white crystal, and the white crystal unveils the platforms in the first mansion. There isn't even levels, there's mansions. With, like, hardly any enemies. So what I'm thinking is another day, I want to try to find a better version. Like I think since then people have done hacks and things. Or maybe like PC version or something. Somebody's like, I want a version of this that's like they add like better boss fights and, you know, an improved version. And I know somebody made one at one point. I'll have to track it down. It was like Castlevania 2 recastled. Castlevania 2 castle my asshole. As the internet would have you believe. I said, you should always believe everything you read on the internet. But I'm saying it now. Alright, how much do we have? Alright, so it's what? It's 100 for the Thorn Whip, and then I need 50 for the... Man, if you guys could give, like, bigger hearts... How about a half heart? How about any heart? I'll even... Tell you what, I'll take the regular hearts, guys. Regular hearts would be cool. My favorite part of Castlevania 2 is just grinding endlessly. I like doing this. You go to the right, Oh, wait. Oh, maybe they'll give me more hearts now. So this has like the slow fading out, and then like the you know, they bring you back. But then Dracula's curse is slow with changing to the other enemies. It wasn't until Bloodstained that they fixed that, because you can switch to other characters in Bloodstained. And it's instantaneous. Actually, you know what? That's not fair, because Bucky O'Hare on NES, you change characters and it's instantaneous there too. So, Bucky O'Hare did it first. Konami. What do you think about that, Konami? They're like, I don't know, Mike, we're busy making pachinko machines at the Borgata in Atlantic City, New Jersey. What's Castlevania? We realized all we have to do is make slot machines and we make 10 times more money. Video games are stupid, Mike. That's what Konami has to say. They make more money in a week on slot machines than they did in their entire history with video games. Classic Mike Cade, thank you very much for gifting out subs to Johnny Bananas, Syntherus, Grum1610, Blue Devil 638, and Woovian 1138. Thank you very much. Those are from Classic Mike K. Thank you for the subs. If you subscribe or if you give out gift subs, everybody won't have to look at ads, which is always good. For a month. Oh, are we leveling up? Look at me. I thought I leveled up there. Aren't I level? I'm level 1. Was I level 0? I was level 0. I was a big 0. Alright, I have enough now. So I'm gonna walk to where the Thorn Whip is. I don't even know if you need the Thorn Whip. Like, I don't really know what you need. Like, there's garlic, right? And I don't think you need the garlic. I think there's a knife you can get that you don't need. There's like certain items you need and certain items you don't need. I think you need all the crystals. I can't go in the shop until the morning sun vanquishes the horrible night, so give me a minute. So we'll just collect hearts in the meantime. My favorite part. But the good news about getting the Thorn Whip is it makes it longer. So you're able to pound away at these enemies when it's longer. So I definitely recommend the Thorn Whip. There's a Thorn Whip, and then there's the... I know you get a Morning Star at one point, you get a Flame Whip. Oh, there's a Chain Whip too. Maybe that's all the whips. There's a bunch of different whip upgrades, basically. And we're gonna have to find them and get them. Do you like how I'm gonna waste all my days just doing this? It's already like the worst ending. Dragged into the sunlight. Thank you very much for the sub. Oh yeah, laurels. We gotta get laurels and all that stuff. Yes. What's funny is a lot of you guys probably know this game a lot better than I do. This is the one where you guys know a lot more than me. Because I don't know, I always kind of avoided this. But this morning, I just got into the mood. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do this Castlevania 2 game. Let's do it. Alright, holy water. Alright, we got the holy water. And there's gonna be the castle coming up. See? Longer whip. And then we can also get this chain whip. But I think it costs like 200 or something. So I'm gonna need some money. You like how the money is hearts? Like this, I always love this background. I think that's great. with the trees and just the whole thing. It's really good. Kind of reminds me of like a it's like this reminds me of Camp Crystal Lake. It's like a like Friday the 13th or something. Oh, I gotta turn this on because I got that. Haha. I have holy water, buddies. What are you gonna do? Bauer Fan 212, thank you for the sub. This game sucks. Castlevania 1 and 3 are good classic Nintendo games. I feel like I've heard that before, but I can't place where. Yeah, I mean, it does kind of suck. Well, he did a redone version of it, and I think he talked about the positives and things like that. I think that he kind of likes this game. I guess it's how anybody feels about it. It's just like there's positives and negatives with this game, and there's probably more negatives, but there's some positive things. Now I have a question. Like I said, I'm sure some of you guys know a lot more about this than I do. So the oak stakes. There's oak stakes in the mansion, right? But are there oak stakes anywhere else? Like, can I only buy the oak stake for the orbs in the mansion? Or like, and could I just go to the first? Let's say I had like 500 hearts. Could I just go to the first mansion and buy like 5 oak stakes and have all the oak stakes for the whole game? Like, can you do that, or is that not a thing you can do? One at a time? Oh, it has to be one at a time. Okay, so this is the first mansion. So I gotta equip the white orb, and that makes that show up. That's what that does. Isn't that exciting? So there's like fall through platforms. I don't know exactly where they are or anything. Alright, so there's gonna be a dude in here somewhere that's gonna sell the oak stake. So we gotta get that. It's so different than Castlevania 1. So it's like you're going into these mansions and they want you to buy the pieces of Dracula. I guess so. Dracula's dead, I guess, from the first game. And they're like, hey, buy all the, or not buy, but like sort of buy, because you gotta buy the oak stakes. But you buy the oak stakes and you find these orbs, and the orbs have the pieces of, like, I feel like, what are they worried about? Like, I feel like Dracula's not gonna come back. Like, all of his body pieces are scattered in these mansions all like over the world. Maybe he should have just left them there. Like, is the idea, well, if we put Dracula's body back together one more time, then he'll be like good, like he'll be dead forever, and then he'll like never come back? But then he comes back again in Dracula in Castlevania 3. So wait, that happens before though, right? Isn't that prequel? That's why. So, oh yeah, crap. And then like with the Castlevania timeline, I guess this is after Dracula's curse, right? I never pay attention to timeline in any of this, but now I'm thinking about it. I feel like it matters more here in Castlevania than it matters in Zelda. Because, like, you know, I've said this a million times, but in Zelda, the game is called The Legend of Zelda, and legends are passed down through the ages. It's another, like, you say a story, and then your kid tells the same story to their kid, and so on, and as the generations go by, the story changes. And I feel like that's why, you know, there's another game and they're like, oh yeah, there's this character, Link, and, you know, you get the main points across, but a lot of the details are different, and that's why the games are different. So it makes sense to me with Zelda. Or it doesn't make sense to me with Zelda to even talk about a timeline because it's a legend. But this makes more sense to me to care about a timeline. Because this is just a sequence of events that happened. So I think if you're going to be obsessive about a timeline, it's better to be obsessive about this. But even this, I also don't really care. I don't care when any of this stuff happens. I just like playing the games, you know? When it happens doesn't really matter to me at all. You walk around and you kill skeletons and you find Dracula and you kill him. It's like, do I care what year it is? Where's this oak stake dude? Oh, here you are. I just asked for you. I better have the money for it. Alright, we got him. How come in Castlevania 1 you can just touch the orbs and you get the orb, but in this game you need an oak stake? I guess because you're breaking the orb instead of collecting it? Does that mean there's something inside the orbs in Castlevania 1? If I was to break open the orb with an oak stake in Castlevania 1, what would be inside? Lottery ticket? Winning lottery tickets? Anybody here play the lottery? We're all getting old. Anybody here play the lottery every day? Has anybody here won the lottery? And if so, you'd be an asshole not to gift sub out to everybody in my chat. Which tells me that either the guy who won the lottery is an asshole, or nobody in my chat won the lottery. Chubby Catfish says he won the lottery once for $20. There you go. But you've been playing your whole life, and every time you do it, you spend $50. Oh, by the way, I now possess Dracula's rib. You know, there's another part in the game where it does say possess, I'm pretty sure. So it's like they got it right one time, but most of the time it says possess. That's the more interesting part to me, is how do you get it right? How do you get it right one time? There. There goes my no death run of Castlevania. Castlevania 2. It would have been my no death slow run. Wouldn't that have been impressive? Can I just keep going if I do this? Oh, I get that. Oh, thanks. Destroy the curse, and you'll rule Bram's mansion. What mansion is that? What? This is Berkeley Mansion, right? Which mansion is Bram's mansion? I don't even know. Was that the second one? Oh. It is kind of fun collecting all the items, though. I like the idea of, like, as we go, I'm gonna get, like... I get, like, a gold knife, and I get... What do you get? You get the different pieces. You get like the heart and the eyeball and whatever else. Oh yeah, like Dracula's rib now. Isn't that the shield, by the way? Look, that's a shield. Dracula's rib is a shield. Does that make any sense? Does that mean his like rib cage? I'm thinking of like one rib. That means the entire rib cage, doesn't it? I think it should say Dracula's rib cage if that's the case. There are these dudes that are coming off of the walls and ceilings like that. They're totally in another game that I was playing. Well, I think you see those kind of enemies sometimes in different games. I'm trying to think of what it was. They're like on the ceiling and then they like drop like that. I don't know. Something I was playing. Some other game. Alright, anyway. So there's also this town here that I gotta go to. So how many? I have 130. I need a... I have some notes here to help me. Okay, it's 150 for a chain whip. Whoa. Okay, 134. So I gotta get there's this town coming up. I think the town is called Vera. Down here, but I need the money first, so I'm not going there yet. Yeah! No blah blah blah. Come on. Oh, come on. Star Trek: The Next Generation, thank you very much for the sub. I have no idea what you're saying to me, but thanks for the sub. Did you mean to type Flicky? The Genesis game? Is that what you meant to type, but you mistyped? That's the only thing I can imagine. What is Flicky? It's a Sega Genesis game. What is Flicky? This is Flicky. Flicky is a game where you run around and you get the chickens and then you go to the door or whatever. It's kind of arcadey style thing. It's fun. I like that game. I gotta play more of that, actually. I come back to that game. Do I have enough? Okay, I have 150. So somewhere in here is the chain whip, I think. Or something like that. What am I looking for? Yeah, I think the chain whip's gonna be here. Oh, bats. Oh, and I can't go in the stores during the day. So we gotta wait for the morning sun to vanquish the horrible night. It's gonna be a money collect-a-thon now. Fun game, huh? They're like, cool game, Mike. We've never heard of this one before. what is this game? What are other people playing? Oh, didn't that Ninja Gaiden 4 come out? That's probably what everybody else is playing. Oops. Anybody play that yet? So is there like a ton of story in it? You know what I like about Ninja Gaiden 1? You just run. You run and you don't stop, and then you make it all the way to the end of the game, and you never stop running. I don't want to be stopped by anything. If I tried Ninja Gaiden 4 and anything stops me, like some dude's like talking to me, like... Now I know the original game has cutscenes, but I just skip them and keep going. I just like the action. They are good cutscenes in the NES game, but... Let's see if anybody knows. There are returning characters. You need to be a fan of the Dead or Alive. You know what? I haven't played much Dead or Alive. There was a guy earlier in my chat, though, who was saying he lost his mouth virginity when he was playing this game, so... Is that what you mean? Or like... Butterman says, you'd hate it, Mike, been playing it. Yeah, so years ago I played one of the Assassin's Creed games, and I liked like sneaking into camps and like taking out guys. You like jump down, take down guys, and it's like stealthy or whatever. I had a lot of fun with that. I did pretty long streams on that, a bunch of streams on that. And then I tried to play the newest one, and it just never stopped with the cutscenes, and I turned the game off and I refunded it. I'm like, all right. I just want to like walk around and like find a camp and like at least like strangle the guy or whatever you do, you know? And it was just like, it just never got to that. I'm sure it does eventually, but I just don't have the patience for all this people talking. It's just like, get to the gameplay. Alright, so is this the chain whip? Okay, chain whip. Yeah. Oops. No, I already talked to you. No. Get away from me. Chain whip you. There you go, look at that. Now it's more Castlevania. Alright. More retro games. Why am I not getting more customers? Why is he not getting more customers? Maybe being trapped in the basement, sealing himself into a basement. It's like the guy at the end of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, who's just waiting for all eternity for somebody to like find him. He's one of those dudes. What's up with those dudes? These like waiting for eternity dudes. It's like that old man in Last Crusade. It's like, how come he's like alive for, you know, he's got the cup of Christ or whatever, which keeps you, it's an item that keeps you alive for forever, right? Why didn't that dude just like, and you're not supposed to take it beyond the seal, right? If I was that dude, you know what I would do? Every day, I would drink some of it. Okay, I'll be alive for a while. And you put it back down, keep it there, walk out, undo the traps when you walk out, go get some pussy, walk back at the end of the night, drink a little more, go to bed. You know what? Leave. Go to a hotel. Go to a 5-star hotel. Lay in the bed. Go to sleep. Go get some pussy. Eat some breakfast. Go back to your little shrine. Drink your juice. Just keep doing that. Like what is it? Why? Like that dude's an idiot. And same as this guy who trapped himself inside to just hope that a guy will break through the floor. Hope that a guy will have holy water and will figure out to throw the holy water at the floor to break the blocks. This just doesn't make any sense. I'm upset. It's not logical. Maybe the guy was a ghost? You ever see Ghostbusters? The ghost in that was sucking Dan Aykroyd's dick. Sometimes ghosts want to live a little. So even if he was a ghost, he's gonna be a pretty bored ghost sitting in a fucking cave his whole life. Couldn't he at least have an NES down there? Give the guy a fucking game console, for Christ's sakes. He's just gonna sit with nothing. Couldn't you give the dude like GTA 5 or something? Couldn't God have been like, you know what, you're gonna have to be in this cave for 700 years? Here, I'm gonna give you GTA 5, because it's like cruel to do this. I think that's like a fucking dick move. Keep somebody in a fucking cave for 500 years with nothing to do. Fuck that. That's like being in hell. Whole thing is fucking stupid. Anyway, I got this. The flame weapon, whatever it is. Alright, so we gotta go to another town here. Do 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 do. Yeah. Do I go down there or what? Hold on. I don't know if you go there. So now I gotta find a town. I'm not exactly sure. This is where you guys can help me if I'm going the wrong. So I'm looking for a town, and I gotta get the blue crystal. Because the blue crystal makes it so you can go into the water. So I gotta find this town of Algebra or something. I'm gonna see if it's this way. Maybe this is it. What does it say? Left for the... Yeah, left for those wood. This has to be the town. Alright, so we're gonna trade in the white orb, or whatever, the white crystal for the blue crystal. Which lets us lower lakes to go down stairs in the lake. Isn't that exciting? Come here. I'm waiting for daytime. Nothing happens at night other than farming for hearts. turn off the system and play any other game instead. No, I know, but I've played so many other games that now I finally got to this. I've been putting this one off for a long time, if you couldn't tell. I've been streaming now over a decade. I started in August of 2015 doing streaming. So it's been over a decade of streaming, and I have not once done this game. I've not once done Simon's Quest. So we finally got here. So I was definitely putting this off. There you go. Isn't that, we got the blue crystal, guys. Isn't that exciting? Alright, and then we can buy laurels here. We're gonna make Stan Laurel proud. How many? I have 200 hearts, so that's good. Let's say I spent all my money right now on laurels, but then I died. Would I lose the laurels? Or do you keep the item? Is it only the hearts that you lose if you die? Mike, have you played Dracula X? A little bit on my own, but not on stream. I got to do that too. That's one of the few Castlevanias that I need to do. I will one of these days. I'll buy more of them. There we go. So laurels, if you don't know, you turn them on and they make you like invincible, but only for a little bit. So you can get garlic here, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because I don't think I need it. Unless you're trying to do a 100% completionist thing, which I'm not doing, I don't care. I don't even care. Do. See, I think these like background environments look pretty awesome. Ah! Like the eyeball enemies are kind of cool. Actual Medusas do come later. Way late. I think it's like right by Dracula's castle. I guess I didn't have to go back and around. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, so so I select the blue crystal. Then this should lower. Hopefully. There it goes. There we go. And I think this takes us to the second mansion? Maybe? Yes. Do you get anything over here? Let's look. Aww. Do. So we gotta go buy an oak steak. Ah. Fake wall. This is where the game like almost starts to feel like it's a real game. It's like, yeah, this almost seems like it's real. The game tricks you sometimes into being, oh yeah, here we go. This is gonna be a real Castlevania game now. There's like moments where it almost gets there, and then but then not, and then they take it all away from you. It's very disappointing. It always confused me as a kid that the hearts didn't heal. Yeah, they're like money. I feel like it should be gold pieces. It's weird. Well, the hearts are weird in the first game, too, to be fair. How they count towards your weapon. What's bad about this game overall? A lot of these mansions just are kind of sparse, and the boss fights are nothing really. Like, they're not difficult at all. It's like when you fight Death in Castlevania 1. If you have the holy water, you can like do the stun lock thing. But if you try to fight Death in Castlevania 1, like for real, he's like really hard. Or like Frankenstein and stuff, like they're real fights. The boss fights in this game are just not real fights. I think that would have helped this game like a lot if finally when you get to the bosses they were like good boss fights, but they're not. That's one of my major complaints here with it. The slow day to night thing is kind of annoying, and for me, I think some people like the timed thing and trying to do the game really fast. I don't care about that. So I don't really like the time. It's like having to beat the game like fast for the ending. Like, that's not my thing. But that's that's an individual preference thing. I don't know, maybe a lot of the misspellings, and there's a video you could watch about this subject. I'm pretty sure. It's like when we did that video on TMNT on NES. Like, I've rewatched that like since, and it's like it's a funny video, so it did its purpose, because the show is just to be funny. But really, like, I feel like the only like good complaint in the video is about the turtle van, about how the turtle van should have a separate energy bar than the turtle. Like, that's a legit complaint. But I think a lot of the other complaints are like garbage if you know how to play the game at all. Like, honestly. And I came up with a bunch of that stuff too. So it's like, well, one of the things I came up with was about how the game doesn't have Krang, and it doesn't have Krang in it. I guess that's a legit complaint too. Like, Krang should have been in there. Oh, come on. I didn't want to go down the stairs. And I have all this money. I gotta spend this money somewhere. As long as I spend the money before I lose the money. I'm gonna have to get a password. Oh, whoa! That would have knocked me back into the water. That would have been not good. Because then I had to refarm. And I'm not in a rush, it's just that then I have to refarm, you know. It's like I'll refarm if I have to, but I'd rather not if I don't have to. Alright, so obviously we're going left from here, but let me say, so got all that. Oh, so we got left. So we gotta go all the way back to the first town. Oh, no! As I just said that. Did I get stuck on the... Let's get the password while I have the chance in case something happens. I am playing on the real system here, so... Alright. Did I get like stuck kinda? Like, oh yeah, you kinda did. Wait a second, let me see this. Oh yeah, you can like hit your head on the top just like a little bit. So maybe I should just walk onto it. Guess not. I don't like how you hit your head. I'll jump early is what I'll do. There you go, there's my next complaint. I don't like how you hit your head on the ceiling. Well, there you go. That's a similar complaint to TMNT too, right? You kind of hit your head on the ceiling. See, but in TMNT, you can learn to do a half tap jump. You do this like sort of half tap. I don't think there's a choice in this game. So I think it's more bull crappy here. 'Cause there's like one type of jump in this, just that level jump. TMNT, you can alter your jump height. So if you know how to do that, you can't really complain about it. This, look, you hit your head, it's like, there's no like lower jump, as far as I know. I mean, I don't know much about this game, so I could be wrong, but... Hey, so far. What happens if you push down while jumping? That's a good question. I'll try it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I died. I didn't lose the laurels. So I don't lose the item. It's just the hearts, I think, you lose. Which, whatever. How am I supposed to get that? Cheap. You cheap game, you. So what's the next thing I gotta buy here? I don't even know. Isn't there a Morning Star? Wait a second, let me look at my notes here. I think I just go to the next mansion, actually, now. I don't think there's any buying anything. Not yet, anyway. But the Morning Star... I don't know if I have that written down or anything. I don't know where you get that. Because I think that happens before the Flame Whip, right? So... Wait, what do I have now? Yeah, I have the Chain Whip. See, is it funny to watch me play this compared to watch me play Zelda? How I don't really know when I'm... Zelda, I know, like, everything to do, like, off the top of my head. This, I do not. I do not. Me dumb. Morningstar's 200. Oh, is it? Where is it? Is it there like a next town or something? Oh wait, there's gonna be a town after this next mansion, I think, and it's probably there. I think it's gonna be in the next town after the, yeah, that's probably where. Ugh. Okay, that's a bull crappy thing. Somebody was asking what's bad about this game. Here, watch this. That. That's kind of crappy, I would say. Guess a minor complaint, but a lot of minor complaints start to add up, you know? I mean, if anything, my major complaint for me is that the boss fights stink. That's what I see as the big problem. If you had to do all this and it was exactly the same, but the boss fights were good at least, I think that would have massively improved the game. Oh yeah, so this is first town. We're gonna keep going. Let me fill my health up though. Normally you just rush to the Morningstar to make it easier. Yeah, like get 200 and go to the Morningstar. That's a good tactic. See, I don't know. Like I said, I don't like haven't played this all that much, so I don't know. You're probably right. That's probably a good idea. Where's the... There it is. The boss fights in this game may as well not exist. They're so easy. Yeah, exactly. So it's like I have done this game before, but barely. I think, let's see, in my life, I guess, twice. I think I've beaten this game twice, maybe in my whole life. That's how little I've played this game. I used to just turn it off. Like, you know, I would turn it on. Like, after a few minutes, I just turn it off. Alright, so I have the... Do I need to use these here? Oh, maybe I do. Alright, using a laurel. So I have to have the heart on. Talk to him. And he takes me to the next mansion. And then after this, I'll go to the town, I guess. So this mansion will get me, I think, Dracula's eyeball. And I don't remember what the eyeball does. I want to say maybe it shows where drops are. Maybe? I don't know if I've ever turned Dracula's eyeball on to use it. I should try that one after I get it. We gotta find the oak stake first. it shows where the books are? That's what the eyeball does? Oh, I thought it showed where the drops, where you drop through. It shows where the books are? That sucks. I was gonna try it, and now I'm not gonna try it. That's stupid. Because who cares about the books? That's really disappointing. Because I was thinking to myself, well, if it shows where those, if I turn it on, it shows where those drops are. That's like kind of helpful. I think that'd be nice. Hopefully this guy is just like along this path somewhere because I need the oak stake. There he is. Okay, good. Yay. Well, it's nice that they put him right along the path. I guess. You just want to be able to like fall off these ladders. Like, I wish I could just drop off the ladder right there. There's so many little things they could have done to improve this. Alright, so is this death now? Yeah. Oh, he had enough to get. I thought I was gonna get on the other side of him. Good yet? You good yet? You now possess. Alright. You now possess Dracula's eye. Cool. Let's locate books with Dracula's eye. So if I just have it on like this, and I happen to walk by somewhere where a book is, like it'll just be out? Is that how it works? I'm keeping it on just to say. Maybe a book will just appear because it's on. Not that I care about books, but... You can test it up the stairs, okay. Do I have to like kneel with it or something? For a book to appear, like how does it work? No kneeling? Okay, well, that's good. Somebody said I could test it up the stairs. Maybe over here. Oh, there you go. So it just unveils them. Is that where the tornado comes? Or is that where you get the red crystal? If that's a clue of what to do to kneel for the tornado, then like... I mean, it's not a very good clue, but... What do you say, Deborah? Deborah's Cliff? Who the hell's Deborah? That's just the name. Boy, that's a real Castlevania sounding name. You know, I think of like, I don't know, the Borgo Pass, the Carpathian Mountains. Oh yeah, and Deborah's house. Good old Deborah. Now that's my favorite Castlevania character. Forget Trevor and Alucard. What about Deborah? Nobody talks about her. Count Debbie. Count Debbie. Little Debbie. What about little Debbie? Hey. Do. All right. So was that the third mansion? Hehehe. Right. So hopefully this is this town. And then I have 168, so I guess we'll see. So, oh yeah, the red crystal guy should be here somewhere, but probably only during the day. I think the red crystal guy's here, I hope. What's up, Chill? Just don't die? No, I know. Yeah, good point. This is my last... I have a couple lives, so... It's like, I don't want to go down the stairs, but it's like, you really gotta always go down the stairs and not just jump off. So you can just die if you're not careful. It's very disappointing. So is there anything else I need here? Let's see. I think I only get the red crystal here, and then I'm gonna go to the next town. Yeah, so we just need it to turn to day. Is it ever going to? It'd be nice if there was a timer too, that like something that showed like, okay, how much longer until the sun comes? It's really taking forever. Heal for health. No, I know, but there, finally. And then the slow fade in and the slow fade out. What's this dude selling? If anything. Oops. Let's see. You got anything for me? That's good. Oh. Well, hang on. I have 3. and I need, I'm gonna need my money here coming up. I need the money for the, well, I don't need it for the crystal, I just trade that. But I have a, I have the whip coming up, which I think will be 200. I'm gonna not get them. I'm gonna save my money. So I just need the red crystal. This guy, here we go. Blue crystal for red crystal. And what that does is it makes it so I kneel down in certain spots. Like when the tornado comes and all that business. Stupid, cryptic nonsense. Senketsu, thank you very much for gifting a sub to Chubby Catfish. Appreciate that. Oh, here, wait. Oh, God. These things look like Alien, the Xenomorph. I guess they're just a different variety of skeleton. They're kind of cool. No! I have another life, right? Oh no, I don't have another life? I thought I had more lives. Let me get the password real quick. That stinks. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll keep going with the Castlevanias. Let me see, what kind of break do I got for you guys? How about have a Mega Man. I'm back again. And I'm gonna do something I've clearly never done before. I'm gonna play a Mega Man ROM hack. Wow, imagine that. You said happy birthday? It's not my birthday. Oh, you're trying to do the guy? What's your birthday? No, you missed. It's in, oh, look how fast you move. Well, hold on. I like that. They sped him up a bit. I guess this ROM hack guy felt the same way I do. I always felt like the NES Mega Man games moved a little slightly slow. So I like that. You have the most famous birthday, yeah. People aren't gonna know what I'm talking about. I did this the other day on stream, and I said I went into a store, I don't know, a while back, and I'm checking out, and the guy says to me, "What's your birthday?" And I'm like, I was a little scared, so I told him my birthday, and he goes, "That's the most famous birthday." Which I think probably Christmas is the most famous birthday. He sort of had a weird look in his eye, and that's what happens when I go out. Nothing can ever be normal. Yeah, I definitely appreciate the faster moving Mega Man here. Do I have any rush anything? Oh, rush coil. Come on. Just barely made that. Whoa! Oh! It's like if I find the right spot there, I could probably just not get hit at all. Okay, we're in the middle. Woo! There you go. There we go. This game reminds you of Street Fighter 2 Turbo? Oh yeah, same thing, right? There's an extra life hidden in the wall, you think? Oh, you think? You're not sure, but you think there is? Okay, let me just check. Oh, is it here? Is it here? Boom. Oh! Alright, we're gonna get the one out. Or... Oh! Could anything more go wrong? Alright, now what happened here? That was a problem. Okay, we got this guy. Oh, what? Oh, you can fall through the wall. Is that what you were saying earlier? Guess that's what he meant. Oh, now this part. Boom, 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 boom. Jump! It's not letting me jump. I jump down there and get that. That'll go well. I could have got hit and then jumped down there and got it, actually. No! Stage 1. No! Ooh. Oh god. Maybe I should rush coil to the second one. I don't know. Actually, can I get him to be on that? No. Damn. Aha! Can I rush coil across this? Yeah, I can. I want to avoid those things as much as possible. They're terrible. Found a method. Oh, this is it, huh? There was no, like, in between walls. You got rid of that? Do I have any lives left? None. Great. Better get him. Come on. Alright. I'll have to find out if I can charge. I wasn't even bothering to charge. That's one down. Mega Man 3, The Wrath of Wily's Wild Willy. That sounds like a good one. Abu Dee, Abu Die, Abu Dee, Abu Die. Is that like Eiffel 65 song or whatever that's called? Like Abu Dee, Abu Die. Okay, that's funny. They should do more of that kind of thing with these kind of hacks. That's actually really smart. Like songs from that era, like 8-bit chiptunes of like 80s or early 90s songs like that. That's actually perfect. The next stage is the Barbie song. Right. You have to admit you're enjoying Mega Man hacks. Oh, are you Rockman? Hey, do you play Rockman 31? Do you play Mega Man ROM hacks? And then Mega Nerd X is also here. You would think I would have more Mega Man Robot Master usernames in here. Like, how come there's no Sparkman and like names like that, you know? Ow. Do I even need to get up there? I guess I'm just gonna go down. Oh. Guess I do need to go up there. Alright guys, I'm back. We're playing Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. I died, so I lost my hearts, so we're gonna do some fun old farming so that I can buy the thing. Oh, they let me get that heart. I can get the thing. I think I'm getting the Morning Star in this town, but I need the money for it. And it's gotta be daytime. There's a lot of requirements here. These are kind of cool enemies. Why don't they have that in here? Abu Di, Abu Di, Abu Di, Abu Di. Oh, because it's not a hack. Oops. What am I doing? Playing the real game on the real cartridge? Who wants to do that? Some people get so upset when I play hacks. I have such a divided audience with that. I think like 75% of the people like when I play hacks, but then 25% hate it for some reason because it's not the real game. They only want the real game and they think that the hacks are just cheap garbage. There's a lot of people that hate hacks. And listen, there are a lot of hacks that are really bad, but there's also some really, really good ones. So I get that. I get that to an extent. You know, they're not real and sometimes they stink. So I get it. But with that mindset, you're also missing out on a lot of good stuff because there are hacks that are really good. Broom Hatter says, fuck those people. Jeez. I was kind of seeing it half and half on that. I was like, okay, well, I could see their point. I don't totally agree, but I see their point. Broom Hatter's like, fuck them! I didn't know you felt so strongly about it. I didn't know you felt as strongly about anything if it wasn't, like, related to, like, Bulbasaur. So Broom Hatter feels strongly about hacks. It's good to know. I'm happy. I'm happy that you feel that strongly about it. Or is it not that you feel so strongly about the hacks? It's more you just hate those people. A strong, correct opinion. They're bad people. My chat says they're bad people. I mean, I have played some hacks that really blow, though, I will say. But, yeah, there's been some good ones. Anyway, so I'm farming up to 200 here. I think it's 200, and then I'm gonna go back to the town and try to get the Morning Star, which I think is what's going on here. We almost have enough. Hoping it doesn't turn into nighttime. Come on. on. They know that I'm close, so they don't want to give me anything. Come on! They're like, haha, we're gonna turn it to night on you. You're gonna have to wait. Now I have the money, right? I got the money. Now we gotta run. The problem is I don't know where it is in this town. Whoa. Please be this. Or I'll be selling laurels or something. Was I in here already? Yes! Yay! Alright, so after that we're going... Oh, I know where we're going. I know exactly where we're going. So now we got Morningstar. And I think the only one after that is the Flame Whip. So we're getting there. Unless I'm forgetting something, but I think Flame Whip. So I got some laurels. Got the Morningstar. We're doing alright. Oh, I forgot about the Cool Whip. There you go. I feel like if somebody made the game now, they would have like memes and jokes like that in it that just would ruin it. I like my Castlevania games taken seriously. I don't need John Pork showing up. In my Castlevania games. But that's what these game designers like grow up with. So they gotta they think it's funny and they gotta stick it in there. It's like, just don't do it. Or it'll say like YOLO. And I'm just like, shut up. Alright, here we go. Hello, McFly. There you go. I guess I wasn't sitting in the right spot. And it's gotta be the exact right spot, too. It's not just good enough that I'm up there. It has to be exact proportion of the block. Alright, we got Boldly Mansion. To boldly go. Do you think one day, speaking of to boldly go, do you think one day when Shatner goes, sadly, that the same day George Takei will vaporize himself to steal all the glory? I'm gonna turn this eye on just to say, no, it doesn't reveal that. It's only the books. That's so disappointing. Senketsu says yes to be a dick. Don't you think so? Just try to steal the attention. Hang on a second, maybe up here? Aha! Can't trick me! I've played these games before, buddy. Didn't you ever see me play Gauntlet? I know how this crap works. Invisible walls, invisible floors, whatever. Whoa. Book. Don't care. If the book said more interesting things, I'd go for them. Like, maybe you get that book and it just says, fuck you. Go fuck yourself, Simon. Do. Hey, there we go. Yes, I would like to invest in an oak stake. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So much slowdown in this game too, by the way. If there's like a couple enemies on screen, this game, like, look at this. This is going so slow. You can't handle it. Too many skeletons for me to handle. Can't do another skeleton. I'm dying. That's the NES. Now you possess Dracula's nail. Yay, we possess it. I always wanted to possess Dracula's nail. It's always my goal in life. And now we've done it. Alright, so we get out of here. And we go left, I believe. That's another thing. So, okay, you know, I always do this, but in Zelda, when you get the Triforce, you know what they did? You get the Triforce, and guess what happens? The game automatically has you leave the level. So you don't have to walk out. Or in Mega Man, when you kill the Robot Master, you automatically leave. In Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, you have to do a slow, embarrassing walk out of the castle. Shameful. You have to do a shameful walk out. It's the walk of shame. All right. Do 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 do. So one thing about these platforms is you want to jump off them when they're going up. And that's how you get the higher jump. If you decide to play this yourself and you haven't. I don't know why you would, but... I'll give your Morning Star power to burn away evil. To break my spell, come back with a powerful weapon. To break his spell, come back with a powerful weapon? What's that about? Why would I want to... Does that mean to not have the flame whip? He's like, I can also take the flame whip away from you. How would you like that? Or is that what he says to you before, like, if it's too early and you see that guy? And you're not ready to get the flame whip yet? Like, if you got to that guy and you only had the The thorn whip. I think after you get the flame whip, if you talk to him again, he should be like, "Hey man, enjoy that flame whip. It'll be good. You'll like it. Why don't you have fun with that?" I'm going the wrong way. Hey man, hope you like the flame whip. Have fun. I don't know exactly why you're trying to bring Dracula back to life, but to each their own, buddy, to each their own. Oh no, I guess I am going this way, aren't I? Never mind. Oops. Do. So much slowdown. I had the eyeball on. Let's say, what does it say? Dracula's evil knife blurs Camilla's vision. Who's that? Who's Camilla? She friends with Debbie? Little Debbie? Is Little Debbie everywhere? Or is that just an East Coast thing? Sometimes things are like regional, I don't know. I could be saying this stuff and half the people are like, they have no idea what I'm talking about. She's worldwide. Oh, okay. Derpa Cherries, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, this isn't I have to go across this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Come on, little Debbie, let's go. Oh, okay. Have I been in this one? How many of these mansions have I done so far? I guess this is it. Is this the 5th mansion? Or the 4th one? I'm like not keeping good track of what I'm doing here. So I think there's 5 mansions, right? And then Dracula's castle? Which isn't much of a castle, it's just like there's nothing in it. It's like, and that's like so disappointing. You just go in and there's nothing there. And then you get to him and he's like, "I'm gonna die now." And you're like, "Oh, alright." And then he dies and then the game's over. That's what we have coming up that's like left. I mean, there's still this mansion, but after that, it's just like basically nothing. This is just funny. Oh my god. No, I think this is Mansion 4, actually. I think. Is there gonna be fall through thingies? How about a pair of magic glasses that you can see that the floor is falling away? Magic glasses! Up or down? I don't know. I'm gonna try up. Hey, there's our guy. Do I have the money? I better have the money. I do, thank God. How much money do we have? $100. I don't even know what more I need money for after this. If I have to buy any more oak stakes, I guess. I have the flame whip. Maybe to buy laurels or something? Like, I don't know. Whoa. Well, we have the steak, so. Is it this way? Oh, pfft. We're on the boss. Hang on a second. You mothers. Oh, come on. Oh, god damn. There's like a shop guy over there I'm gonna try to get to. I'm gonna try it, I don't care. Oh my god, this guy. So we got, oh, it's 4 the max. I think I already had 3. Oh, that wasn't worth it then. I should have went there after. I wonder if he'll give me more. Not that I even need him, I don't know. Alright, so anyway, we're gonna do this thing. I think, right? Do I need to have on, let's have on that and that. Can't hit me, I got Dracula's ribcage. Fun boss fights, huh? There you go. You look, you now possess the magic cross. No process. So they got it right there. How does that happen? And then immediately after, wrong. It's like they did it on purpose, I think, so that we'd have something to talk about. Because otherwise there'd be nothing to talk about with this game. That's what I think. I think they made all these mistakes on purpose. That's how I feel about it. Who knows? I think they just didn't have any idea what the hell they were doing. How about that? We try to think that there's a purpose, but really, they just like weren't paying attention that well. They're like, I don't know how it's spelled, whatever. What's spelled wrong on what part of the game? What? Yeah, the word possess. Yeah, it's spelled wrong all over. Oh, is it? I don't know, maybe it is. I don't care. But you're making the game. Don't you don't wanna spell it right? I don't know, man. I'm gonna get fucking hammered after I draw this skeleton. I thought you were gonna like make this awesome Castlevania game. He's like, I don't know, it's probably fine. I don't know, dude. I think your hopes are set too high with this shit, man. I just drew a skeleton on the monitor, and I'm gonna get a paycheck on Friday. You're worried about the spelling, and we gotta send it to like different countries and shit. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna translate this the right way, dude. I don't get paid enough to translate this shit the right way. Maybe if they pay me more. Was it more like that? Alright, so from there, I think we go... I think I go left again. Wait, what things I have? No, I have all the things, right? No, I gotta go right. Sorry. I'm further along than I thought. I thought I was on the mansion before this. Oh, so I know what's going on. We gotta basically just go right, like a really long time. That's why I'm confused. And this is why I wanted those laurels from that guy, because I wanted to make sure I had enough, because I can get through all this. I don't know if I have to buy anything else. I don't even know if I have to buy more oak stakes or anything. Like that might be it. I guess that was the last mansion, actually. I actually really thought there was one more before the Dracula's castle. I guess not. That's like really disappointing, to be honest with you. It's more disappointing than... even more disappointing than I thought it was gonna be. I wanted like one more mansion. It was just like, there was just nothing to anything. Do. Oh, come on. Try to jump up there. Doesn't matter anyway. I don't think I need money for anything at this point anyway. You hate autocorrect. That's what the chat talking about. You must remove SRT shit and plug the other normal screen. What the fuck does that mean? SRT? Do you mean CRT? You're talking about the CRT? And plug the other normal screen. Are you talking about direct capturing? When you can form a sentence, maybe I'll consider what you're saying. But since you're speaking like a complete moron, I don't think I'm gonna listen to you. Danglin' Pangolin, thank you very much for gifting out subs to WKDY1, Sunny Days X, Pest Monolith, Sarvina Pa, and Zero Fry. Thank you very much for the gift subs, Danglin' Pangolin. Bruce City Gills, thank you very much for the sub. Go get some little Debbies, he says. Like, seriously, like, what did that guy say? Like, that was the worst sentence. This guy's trying... So, this... Okay, there's this guy, and he doesn't really care for the CRT look. He wants me to direct capture it. And he goes, you must remove SRT shit and plug the other normal screen. Plug the other normal screen. As in, use a fucking Elgato capture card to capture the fucking game? Direct capture? Is that what you meant to say? Well, you sound like a fucking idiot. So why should I listen to anything you have to say? Obviously your opinion's fucking wrong if you can't write a fucking sentence. So I'm gonna keep using the CRT. CRT, by the way, not SRT. It's cathode ray tube. You fucking schmuck. Love that word. Dan Bass, thanks for gifting out subs to the community. Gifted out subs to Spectre117, Megatail, Braun, Hater, Bakery, Pepsi Dash. Those are from Dan Bass. Thank you, Dan Bass. And Cash Dude and Signal Punk. All you guys got gift subs from Dan. Thank you. The CRT doesn't look flat and soulless enough. Yeah, exactly. You want it. You want more. You want less soul. Hey, Mike, can we have less soul, please? We're all depressed here. Can you please do direct capture? Senketsu86, thank you for gifting us up to Dr. Jacob. You like your screens to have them sensual curves? That's not the only thing, is it? He likes his sensual curves. Possess the SRT. That was the problem all along. I didn't possess it. I didn't possess the SRT. Let's just make up terms now. That's fine. We can just make up our own terminology. Who cares? What did we use in the 80s? RF? Well, now it's FR. It's SR. Because who cares? Because it doesn't matter. I thought that was gonna be a longer lake. Oh well. Do I go down here or to the right still? Let's see, do I have that in my notes? I actually don't know if I go down or right. I'm gonna keep going right. I might have to go down those stairs, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go right for now. This part, I'm not sure. So maybe I'll have to backtrack. Go down. Oh, was I supposed to go down? Maybe. Go a little bit further and just look. If not, maybe I'll turn around. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I think I probably do have to go down there. I think you might have been right. Oh yeah, this is the area. I couldn't tell because it was nighttime. I knew it was like this brown woods, but it wasn't because it was nighttime, so I couldn't tell. This is right. I thought there was different monsters there, not skeletons. Okay, we go through this. I think we're almost there. So this is the long journey to Dracula's castle here. I hope this has been an exciting stream for you. I don't know if any of you guys ever wanted to see me like play through this, but there you go, this is the playthrough. I had to do it eventually. I also feel like I never did this because I just knew it wouldn't be very exciting. Because it's Castlevania 2, and it's just like, there's just nothing to it. Because you guys like want to see me be like pissed off, and this is like, this game won't like do it. That's the other problem. I just felt like it wouldn't make a very good stream, but I was just like, I'll just do it. Because you want me to be like pissed off, I gotta play like Alucard Path of Loop 2 of Dracula's Curse or something. That'll piss me off. You know, this is like whatever. The only thing about this game is just knowing where to go. It's like, oh, do I go left here or right? Do I get on the ferry boat here? Like, you know, and I don't have it memorized, so. Bomb Clat says this game is a boring slog. I think so. I agree. But I don't know. I had to do it someday, so here it is. How many subs to pee on the TV? 1,000. I do get 1,000 subs right now. That TV's gonna get real wet real quick. Here we go. Woo! Hey Mike, did you see the Louvre got heisted? In and out in 4 minutes? Kind of like you on a date. You guys make this too easy for me. Heyo! Think you'll get the normal ending? I don't know. I have no idea. I was like obviously in no rush here, so. Let's see. I'm gonna throw this thing, right? Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest is now defeated. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Now you see why I have never streamed this game. Because I always knew it would be as uneventful and unexciting as this. And I apologize. I apologize to you, but it's not me, it's the game. So which ending is this? Is this like the medium ending? Is this like the regular ending? This is the normal ending. Is the really good ending the one where it's the red sky? Has concluded Simon couldn't survive. He couldn't survive Transylvania's. Only hope is a young man who will triumph over evil and rid the city of Dracula's deadly curse. Great. Cool. Yeah, I like Rondo of Blood. Thanks. Alright, that's it. Oh my god. So, that's that for today's CRT stream. So what are we going to do next time for our CRT stream stuff? Oh, I have the actual game in I can't just select another game right now because I have the actual game in because I used the real cartridge. There it goes. Another one down for the list. All right, let's look at... You know what I want to just do? I want to figure out what to do next. Let's have a conversation. I'm going to put this EverDrive back in. Make my life easier. Alright, so I've been playing NES games and like Super Nintendo games and stuff. And I just want to... I'm trying to like play through games and have... Like play classic games basically. So let's look through the list and like see what else I should do that would be like a class... Well, okay, so I probably need to do like Zelda and Zelda 2. I'll probably do that. But let's see like other than that what I need to do on a CRT. Let's look through. And if you guys got ideas, like let me know. Double Dragon 2. Double Dragon 2 would be good. Let's see what like also what I'm not gonna do, you know, like maybe like Lolo 1, I don't know. Amagon. Is there anything under A? Like at all? Like maybe Adventure Island? I don't know. Probably I don't really see anything that's shouting at me under letter A. Back to the Future. Maybe. Batman. We did Batman already. It's on CRT. So that's over. Any other ones that like I really feel like I need to do? Like Bionic Commando is really good. I like that. Maybe Crazy Castle, that'd be pretty easy. Nothing's shouting at me yet though. Oh, duh, like Castlevania 1 and 3. I need to do. Okay, we'll do that. Maybe I will do Alucard Path. Alright, we'll do the other Castlevanias on CRT. I could do Rescue Rangers would be like really easy to do. Fuck Crystalis. I don't like Crystalis. I beat it on stream and I don't like it. Contra, I need to do I'll do Contra. That'd be easy. I could do that right now maybe. It'd be really quick. Let's get Contra over with. I'll just do Contra. We'll get that over with. Because that'll take like what, like 20 minutes, 25 minutes? Let's do Contra. We can get that out of the way real quick. I like when it's like that, when I can just... I know that I can just do it and get it over with. That'll be easy. Contra time. Let me change the stream thing. We'll play a quick Contra. Jaws? Oh, I could do... Oh, Jaws would be quick. I could do Jaws, too. That probably would take me about, what, about 30 minutes? 35 minutes? Something like that? That'd be quick. I'm doing Contra. Let me just get it. Let's just do this, and then... That is true, though. Jaws would be pretty quick. Alright, this game is called The Contra, if you've never seen it before. It's based on this game called Iron Meat, which was the original. You guys ever play the arcade version of these? You ever play the arcade? Oh, really? Hold on. You ever play the arcade, like Super C? Or any of that. The arcade, I don't really like... I think the regular arcade Contra is okay, but the Super C one's terrible. The NES game's great, though. Look at those mountains in the back. Boy, they put some extra hours in on those mountains. I could have made that. It's like an ice cream cone. Nice. Now, a little bit of trivia about this game. This game was made by Shigeru Miyamoto. He thought of the idea one day while he was on a train ride. Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was Walt Disney creating Mickey Mouse. Same thing. That's the story he likes to tell, at least. Every time an interviewer would ask Walt how he created Mickey Mouse, he would have a different story every time. They'd be like, "How did you create Mickey Mouse, Walt?" And he's like, "Oh, I was in the animation department, and me and the guys worked on it. We had storyboards and stuff, and yeah, we did it in the animation department in Burbank. I remember the day." And they're like, oh, "Okay." And then a month goes by, and somebody else is like, "How did you create that Mickey Mouse character?" And he's like, I was on a train one day, taking a train ride, and I had a notepad by me, and I drew a mouse, and that's how I came up with it." Like, oh, okay. Another month goes by. "How did you create Mickey Mouse, Walt?" He's like, "Well, I was in my house one day smoking a pipe, and I saw a mouse walk through my house, and I was like, that'd be the perfect character. There really should be a mouse in the cartoon world." And it just keeps changing and changing. Because the truth is, he didn't create the fucking character. Ub Iwerks created Mickey Mouse. Walt doesn't like to tell that story. Here's the real story. "Yo, I'm your boss. Universal stole our rabbit character. Make another one." "Yes, sir, Walt." And then Ub Iwerks drew Mickey Mouse. And then drew all the cartoons, too. Did all the animation. "Yes, sir, Mr. Disney." That's how it really happened. Not a fun story for Walt to tell. Poor Walt. Yeah, poor Walt. Not poor Ub Iwerks, poor Walt, right? Damn, what did Walt even actually do? Well, no, he did a lot. Like, I'm not trying to say he didn't. There's just like one thing he would take credit for, and then he didn't really do. But I mean, he did Mickey's voice, and he was more of a businessman, and he would make decisions, and he was making a lot of good decisions. I'm just saying he took the credit for the fucking mouse when he didn't really like draw it. He used to go into the storyboard meetings when they were doing the animated shorts, and he would help them come up with ideas and do storyboard stuff, like for the cartoons and the movies and everything. So, I mean, he did do things. I'm not trying to say he didn't do. He definitely did. It's just the bullshit Mickey story I don't like. You didn't know he did the voice? Oh, really? Well, he did the voice for a while, and then they eventually got other people to do the voice, but originally he did. I think he did Minnie, too. For a little while. I think he was both of them. Kind of like the anniversary film from a few years ago with Mickey looking at Walt's picture. Oh, yeah. Well, he should be looking at a picture of Iwerks. Yeah, exactly. All that bullshit. They do it again. There's a new thing that they made. They made an animatronic of Walt Disney, and it's in Disneyland. And you go and you see that show, and in that show they tell the train story, which is a big fucking bullshit lie. They're still keeping up with that fucking stupid story. And then you have all these, like, whatever, soccer moms or whatever that go to Disney, and then they see it, and they're like, oh, how about that? He made it on a train. What a cute story. Everything's a lie. I heard he made it on a train. Sure he did. Sure he did. Maybe Walt just liked to fuck with people. I can respect that. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I drew it in the back of my car, and now get the fuck away from me. It's like that. I don't know, man, about this fucking mouse thing. Like, whatever. Like, can you leave me alone? I'm eating my fucking lunch here. Get the fuck out of my face. Everything's a skull. Yeah, the animatronic Walt is a liar. No, I guess it's an accurate animatronic because the real Walt Disney told that story, and so did the fucking animatronic. So it's accurate to his fucking lies. So good job. You're eating brie? That's great. I'm glad that you're eating brie. Oh, no, you said you're eating here. Hey, I'm eating here. That's what you were doing. I thought you were telling me what kind of cheese you're eating right now. I was going to say, I don't fucking care what kind of fucking cheese you're eating. Mike, will you play the new Ninja Gaiden? Apparently Ryu isn't in it much. Isn't Ryu Ninja Gaiden? Isn't he the Ninja Gaiden? The Ninja Gaiden? Here's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna buy it on Steam. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna see how many cutscenes there are. If the game just starts and it seems like you can just play the fucking game, maybe I'll play it. But if I turn it on and it's a bunch of fucking cutscenes and it takes forever to get to the game, I'm going to refund it because Steam is really good about refunds, and that'll be that. And then they let you leave a review, and I'm going to leave a review, and one of the options, I know it says, this game is not fun. I'm going to put, this game is not fun. If they do that. We'll see. We'll see if the game just starts. Apparently there's not much story in this one. I hope not. We'll see. That'd be nice. Talk about Disney World? What about it? What do you want specifically, Angry Platypus, for me to talk about Disney World? What do you want to hear about? Tell me the specific thing you want to hear about, and I'll tell you about it. Because you say talk about Disney World, there's 80 million things there. Like, you got to narrow it down a little bit. How much I love the current state of it? Okay, well, in Frontierland, they ripped out all the water. You know, having the water in the parks makes it seem more like a vacation spot instead of just like you're going to Six Flags or something. They've completely forgotten about, like, one of the things that's important is, like, the vibe of the place. Like, the atmosphere. So now they just they had this giant lake, and they just paved over the entire lake to put in a Pixar ride. So it's the Cars ride, and that's a good ride, but it's Pixar, it's not Disney, so you should put it, it's a movie, you should put it in, it's a Pixar movie, you should put it in Hollywood Studios, not in Disneyland. Put Disney things in Disneyland. Or Disney World, whatever, Magic Kingdom. But they're sticking Pixar shit, which is fine. I'm fine with Pixar stuff, but put it in the right place. Stick it in Hollywood Studios. So instead of that, they ripped out the whole lake. And now it's an ugly mud pit. It's legitimately a mud pit now. Nice work. And I know it won't be forever, but even when they build it, it's gonna be a Pixar ride. And I think they should have Disney stuff in the Magic Kingdom. Keep all your Marvel, Star Wars, and Pixar stuff put it in Hollywood Studios or put it in Animal Kingdom or wherever. And then guess what? I've been on the Cars ride before, and the Cars ride's a good ride, but it also breaks a lot. So you're gonna just have this ride, you're gonna rip out the water for a ride that breaks like twice a day. Is that good enough? Let's move on to the next subject. They gotta move the Simpsons land over to Disneyland. Yeah, I'm waiting for Disney to buy the rights to Shrek. You know how they buy everything? Like they own Star Wars now and they own everything. I want them to buy Shrek next. And then they're gonna turn the castle into Shrek's face. Because that's what they like to do. They like to rip out classic rides that people like and put in, you know, I don't know, whatever new garbage they have that, you know, is popular for like a week. They're like, oh, that was popular for a week. Let's rip out a classic attraction that's been there for 50 years and stick that in instead. They like to do that. So I think they should make the castle a big, like just Shrek's head with his tongue sticking out, drooling. That would be in line with how they do things at this company, because they have no idea what they're doing. Put a big Shrek's tongue, rip out the castle and put in Shrek's fucking tongue with saliva coming off of it. Like, kind of like Stitch. Stitch is like that. Fucking dumb idiot characters. Anything else? What's a different subject, please? By the way, Mike, why do you stream with your vest or jacket on? Does this look like a fucking vest to you? You're at home, be comfortable. Maybe this is comfortable for me. And why the fuck are you worried about if I'm comfortable or not? Maybe I don't want to be comfortable. It's fucking cold in here, so I have a fucking hoodie on. Fucking vest. Oh yeah, all those vests I always wear. And why the fuck are you worried about whether I'm comfortable or not? What do you care if I'm comfortable? Let's say I was really comfortable. I was super comfortable. Or let's say that I was wildly uncomfortable. What does it fucking matter to you? You don't have to wear it. You're not me. You don't feel things through my skin. Thank God. So what the fuck do you care how I feel? Why don't you worry about what's on your body? Apparently vest. Apparently you wear a vest. You got vests on your mind. How's your vest doing? Are you comfortable in your vest today? You fucking vest-wearing freak. And you're the same guy that comes in here and masturbates to all my streams, right? That's all you wear is a vest. You have a purple vest and you're jerking off watching this. Living your best life. To each their own. He likes to he gift subs out to my community. He gives me like 100 gift subs. And he's naked and he's wearing a vest. And he's living his best life. And I told you, by the way, if you're a viewer of my channel, if you're a viewer of my streams, what you need to be doing... Do you guys remember Dark Castle? There's a character in Dark Castle that goes... So how I like to envision the people watching my streams is in their grandmother's basement, which has no heat and air conditioning, stone walls, a chair in the middle with just their monitor that has the stream on it, completely naked, furiously masturbating to these streams, now wearing a purple vest, and you have to be doing that. That's how I think of you guys. That's what I think's going on in your house. You can see what's going on here, so I have to imagine what you're doing, and that's what I imagine. How off am I? Twisted says scary accurate. You don't know what you walked into? You walked into a guy playing Contra. And I'm talking to my chat. It's not really that interesting. Is it really that unbelievable to you? That I'm on Twitch, I'm playing Contra, and I'm shooting the shit with my chat? I can't even believe what I walked in on here. Nothing. You didn't walk in on nothing. It's the same shit as all my other fucking streams. What, have you never watched one of my streams before? Are you new? Are you new? Well, if you're not wearing a vest, you better get the fuck out. Because you're not going to be welcome. Because the people that watch my streams wear vests. Apparently. I just learned that. Hey, Mike, how's the vest? Apparently Fire Marshal Bill just embodied my soul. That happens once a day, at least. Boom. Where'd you put your dick? Between some tweezers, probably. Mike is the best streamer on Twitch. Thanks. I see what you did. What the fuck is this, dude? Apparently, streaming Contra on Twitch is like mind-blowing to people today. What is going on in here? I can't believe it. Woo! Oh! Yeah, I'm playing NES on Twitch. I don't know why this is so surprising to you people today. Isn't this what I've done like 800,000 times? I guess that's why I had to do it again. Because apparently this is like really miraculous for some people. Does Contra have lore? God damn it! That's your fault, indie dev guy. That I chose that moment to look over the screen at the Twitch chat, even though I could have paused the game. It's totally your fault. Does it have lore? I don't know. Yeah, it does. It's Arnold and Stallone. And there you go. Put that cookie down! And he goes, hey, I don't have no cookie, you know? I ain't got no cookie. You got some cookie? Put the cookie down! And then they grab their guns and they go. The way it works. Fun boss. Pretty tough boss. Arnold sounds like Ren. You! Stupid! I will kill you! I love Ren. Ren is the only character I can truly identify with. If I identify with anybody, that's him. That's how I feel all the time. That's the greatest character ever made. I like to take out all the other things. No fun to just take out the heart. Can I get the front one? If I had the laser, maybe it'd be easier to get. Ah, I got that one. Now, but how about the back one? I don't know if I can get the back one. I'm gonna try. Come on, it's so hard to get that one in the back. You don't have to do any of this. I just, there you go. What are you gonna do now, Heart? Kinda looks like balls, doesn't it? This game's great. More like the sack of doom. Oh man. And that game is called the Contra. What would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do? And add a Super Say? How about Jaws? Wanna do Jaws? I was thinking more Jaws. I'm gonna do Jaws. Let's do some Jaws. I haven't watched the movie in a long time. I need to watch it again. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Alright. Jaws time. This game takes place in the movie Back to the Future 2. That's where, if you want to buy a copy of this game, go to the shop in Back to the Future 2. So most people don't know this about this game, but that character's name is Mick. He's a big fan of Turrican. This scuba diver character, he likes to play Turrican in his off time. He only plays games from the UK. Oh, really? I don't remember if this is like continues and stuff. So I don't know, sort of. Can you get extra lives, or I don't know if you get more continues. So I'm just gonna start. It might just be like a full game over if you lose your lives. So I better do better. I need to do good, not bad. I need to play good, not bad. I move so slow. I need the submarine. Oh, it was so slow. This is the game you would play if you were just trapped in purgatory for all time. Just play this game over and over and over. That's kind of like my life, actually, just playing this game over and over and over, so never mind. More like being trapped in hell. Playing Jaws endlessly, and you never get to stop. You have to just keep playing Jaws. What'd you do today, Mike? I played Jaws. Oh, haven't you done that before? Yeah. So you did it again? Yeah. Why? I don't know, I'm an asshole. Oh yeah, that's right, you are. I forgot. Good point, Mike. Oh, that's right. The difference is we're playing on a CRT. There you go. I almost forgot. Filming, well, I'm always playing on a CRT. I'm filming the CRT now for you guys, is the difference. For me, it's exactly the same. Baby Jaws. Baby Jaws. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's right. I'm playing on an SRT, that's right. Did that guy leave? Did that guy get like angry at me? Well, he can't form a fucking sentence. So, do I care? Oh, I'm sorry. The guy that can't fucking form a sentence is mad at me that I'm playing NES on a CRT TV. Like, am I supposed to care about this? Fuck you for playing on a SRT! Or whatever, like... This guy doesn't even know what he's fucking saying. He thinks my vest is too tight. Should I explain the game? I like doing this and just not saying anything. Let's have a dead silent Jaws stream. I want to be one of those guys that just does gameplay. All right, Jaws. I don't have the power to get Jaws yet. Like, I gotta get my power level up and all that. So I'm not even gonna like try to get him yet. You need about power, I don't know, 5 or 6 or something before you can start getting Jaws. Because his health regenerates anyway, so it's like stupid. So you go from port to port. There's one port on the left, there's one port on the right. You collect shells, you bring the shells to the port. Then you go to the other port. You go back and forth from port to port. And every time you do that, your power level goes up. The first time you do it, you get the transceiver that tells you where Jaws is. But after that, they up your power level to make you stronger. Eventually, they're going to throw down a submarine on the map, and you grab the submarine, which makes you be able to maneuver better. Gives you an extra shot, and it gives you an extra hit. At that point, when you're a little bit stronger and you have the submarine, you can start trying to whittle Jaws' energy down. I feel like one of these game advice givers that would have been on a VHS tape back in the 90s. So what you gotta do is you gotta go to the first port and get the transceiver. Did they have voices like that? What you gotta do is you gotta go to the first port and you gotta get the transceiver. Then you collect more shells and you go to the next port. That's what they sounded like, I'm pretty sure. I remember the 80s, come on. That's how it was. Don't tell me otherwise. Oh. So this is the fun bonus round. Not only do you get a submarine, but you also get to fly a plane and shoot cannonballs out the bottom. Was that a part of the movie? Did they shoot cannonballs out of a plane? I don't remember that scene. Maybe they did and I just don't remember. The old shooting cannonballs at jellyfish part of the movie. It's in the director's cut. Have you guys seen the director's cut? Do you think Steven Spielberg has beaten this game? Do you think he's playing this game right now? Do you think he owns a copy of the game? Do you think Steven Spielberg has a storage unit, and inside the storage unit, there's like a box of copies of the... There's a box with a bunch of box copies of Jaws on NES? When's he gonna do one of these conventions? I'm gonna go to a convention one day if he ever goes to one, and that's what I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna just ask him about... I did that to Ralph Macchio, you know? I met Ralph Macchio. I have a picture of him I've just showed on another stream. I met him and I totally asked him about the NES game. He said he never played it. He knew it existed. I'm like, you know, you gotta, I'm like, you know, you gotta farm the crane kicks, right? You know that, right, Ralph? He's like, I don't know. Oh, shit. You know what I did? Do I have it here? I probably showed you guys this before, but I met Candace Cameron, and you know what I did? I brought her the first issue of Nintendo Power, because there's a part in the back of it, in the first issue of Nintendo Power, the one with Mario like on it, and there's a part in the back about Full House. There's like a little blurb on it. That's what I brought. I'm like, here you go. Here, do you remember this? And she was like, I don't know what this is. I'm like, sign it. Sign it. It's always something about the NES. That's my special interest, if you haven't noticed. I'll tell you what, you know what though? I did the same thing with Jodie Sweetin. She remembered it. She remembered the article and had seen it before. Candace Cameron was like, what is this? What are you showing me right now? It's like, you know, Mario, look, it's you. It's like, oh, all right. I don't know. I was in some magazine or something. I was in all kinds of magazines. I don't really remember, dude. Sign it! Sign it now! Here's the pen. And then she signs it, and I'm like, you didn't sign it in the right spot. I wanted you to sign it on the left. You signed it on the right. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Mike's torpedo. Let's see if I can get more energy first, though. Damn it! You don't want this to be here. This is bad. This bad. And I don't want to go to the bottom here because I don't want to lose the submarine. Well, this is the end, so. Power 4. I always forget which side I'm going. Alright, now we're going to the right side, Mike. Go to the right side. No! Random encounter crap. This has to be hell, doesn't it? Some people are like, oh, we really are in hell, right? This is actually hell. And it's like, it could be. Now I'm thinking maybe it could be. Might be. Like, look at this. Look at what's happening here. And I hate another fucking thing! Can I go 2 feet? That used to be a term I feel like people would throw around. NES hell. Certain games are I feel like this is NES hell. Gauntlet. Gauntlet is NES hell. For sure. Temple of Doom is NES hell. Just these games, they just go on, and it's just horrible. It's just a complete drag. But this is what we grew up with. This is what we had. So was it really better back in those days? I don't know. It's debatable. Some things were better, some things weren't. And when you talk about Jaws on NES, I feel like that's a weren't. It wasn't always peaches and cream. Ice cream was better. The game cost the equivalent of $113 today. Imagine your parents paying $113 for this back in 1987. The equivalent. Can I have that game that's $113? Please give it to me. What's so fun about a game? What is so fun about a game that you would spend $113 on it? Why do you want me to spend $113 on it? What is so good about it? Oh, well, you collect these shells, you see? And, then there's crabs going along the bottom, and you gotta try to grab them, but a jellyfish might, like, sting you. What? How about I just take you to the beach? It's free. I don't want to go to the beach. I want to collect shells. You can collect shells on the beach. Yeah, but I want to beat the Nintendo game. I'm not spending $113 on this stupid fucking piece of shit Jaws game. Can I have it though? Can I have it for my birthday? I guess maybe for your birthday. Maybe. If you bring home straight A's. Oh. Well, teacher already said I'm failing most classes. Well, then you're not getting Jaws. I want Jaws! I want it! I want Jaws! Give me Jaws! I want to have it! Fine, I'll get you the fucking game if you just shut your fucking mouth! Shut up! And then you go to the store and you get Jaws. And then you pop this fucking game in. And you're playing it for like 5 minutes and you're like, oh, I made a mistake. I feel bad that I made my parents buy this. I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry. Guess what? Mom's not home. You just got the fucking Nintendo and now you gotta sit and play Jaws. Cause you know where Mom went? Out to fucking get a drink. Cause she can't fucking stand that this is what she gave birth to. She gave birth to this shit. She was hoping for a doctor. I was hoping for a doctor, a lawyer, anything but this. He sits in the house in between four walls playing this Jaws. It was $113, complete ripoff. But I guess he likes it. Something's wrong. I think something's wrong with him. Yeah. Something's really wrong. Mom's like, can I have another? I'm gonna have to go home in a little bit and see that little bastard again. Thank you. One more for the road. My like Looney Tunes impression of a drunk person. How dry I am. This is a fun game, isn't it? Power 6. Yeah, now we're gonna get Power 7. Unless I hit Jaws again. Here he is. No, I want Power 7, loser. You're not getting me. You loser! Power 7, baby! What are you gonna do, Jaws? Power 7. What if I got Power 8? What if I got Power 8, Jaws? I will melt you! I'm gonna melt Jaws' fucking eyes out with my super torpedoes. I will melt his eyes out with my super torpedoes! That's what I'll do. At least Castlevania 2 is over with. Didn't I play something else after? Oh yeah, I played Contra. That was a blur. I don't even remember that happening. It's like that Contra is like the easiest fucking game, man. Is Mike lit? I should be. playing this fucking game. Alright, Jaws, I'm ready for you, bitch! Here we go, baby. Oh yeah, Jaws on a CRT! Jaws on a CRT! I feel nothing. So as you know, I've been playing NES, classic NES games on my CRT setup, going back to some of the famous classic NES games. And what's more famous and classic than Friday the 13th on NES? Everybody remembers and everybody loves this game. It's a very controversial game because some people love it, some people hate it. I used to hate it. I've grown to appreciate it. So I have beaten this game before, but I haven't done it on a CRT. So that's the idea here, as I've been doing a lot with that lately. And also it's Halloween time, so I guess good time to play the game or whatever. That's what we're gonna do. Friday the 13th on the NES. Now I will say I'm a little out of practice here, so I'll do what I can. All right, so as we remember, Mark is the good one to use, and you want Mark to be sort of in the center area. So this is not a good setup. So let me try to get Mark to be in the center, so at least he's near where all the items and torch and everything's gonna be. This is a little better. I'll go with that. It's at least a little closer than all the way on the other side. All right. I don't know everything about this game. I'm a little flimsy with this game, but we'll see. And again, it's like I have beaten it before, but there's a lot to know and remember in this game. Now, first thing you gotta do is you gotta get the lighter. And that's our health jar, and then we gotta get a knife. Get the knife. Here's another get the knife game. Give me one eventually. Alright, now we're on the inside path of this thing. I always forget which way to go. So I'm hopping around looking for... Oh, that's a key. We need that too. I need a knife. Give me knife. There it is. Okay, so the next thing, from what I remember, is we gotta go to the big cabin, and then we get a note, and the note says something. It says something about something. Ooh, nice. What was I there? Okay, and now Jason's after them already. Where's that note? Okay, there's the note. I take the note. Wants me to go into the woods. Or I can go and try to save these kids. Maybe I'll see if I can make it over to save them. And then we'll go to the woods. If I can even get there in time. See how it goes. Oh, Jason, get away from me, Jason. Let's see. There he is. This is where the game's kind of like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Now, the thing about this game is you want to fight Jason on the outside of the house because eventually he gets faster. And when Jason gets fast, he's like impossible to fight on the inside. So you can do it on the first day like this, but when it comes to day 2, you want to be on the outside. So now I go into the woods. That's what we did in the 80s. We hung out in the woods. That's just how it was. We didn't have social media. We went into the woods and we found porn magazines. The way God intended. Alright, this is where I'm getting all my juice and all that. Alright, Jason's gonna need to just leave us alone here. Leave us alone, Jason. I think he's after one of the counselors, but I don't know if I necessarily care. Alright, so this is the cabin. Somewhere in here is gonna be the other note. We take that. And then we're gonna go back to the big cabin. If I can figure out how to get out of here, that is. There we go. Alright, now I'm getting out of here. Alright, now I'm out. Now we gotta go to the big cabin. Which, I'm gonna go this way. Is that right? It is. Alright, torch should be in here. There it is. And the torch, by the way, the torch is the best weapon. You can also get a pitchfork, but it's the same damage, as far as I know, so it doesn't matter. I know you can get a pitchfork in, like, the cave, but it's extra work, and it's the same thing. So I'm not gonna bother with that now. Let's see what I can do about Jason. So he's in that house over there. And I think he's fighting Paul. So we're gonna see if we can get rid of Jason. See, he's tolerable on the inside here. But when you get to day 2, you gotta start doing this trick to get him outside, to fight him outside. And he's gone. You win for now. Alright, now we're gonna switch back to Mark. Mark is in this house that's flashing, and so I have the torch now, right? So the next thing I gotta do is basically fight Jason. Also, in the meantime, it's like I can get some of the other people weapons, so I'm gonna switch to Laura for now. And I'm gonna see if I can get her a knife or anything. Oh, the other thing I gotta do with Mark is get him more health. Let me just see if I can get her a knife. Because Laura's pretty decent too. Okay, so she's got a knife. I'll take it. Good enough. Now we're gonna switch back to Mark. And I'm gonna see what I can do about getting him a potion. Because we want to fill him up on as much potion as humanly possible. Now I gotta be careful about jumping around. Because you can lose the torch, and that's a big problem. Don't want to lose your torch. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay, so around here should be a juice. Okay, there's one. I do have marked down where the juices are, just to help me remember. So I'm going around now, basically searching for juice, and there should be one Where the entrance to the woods is here. So right about here should be one. There's one. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in the woods and see if I can find it. Now I gotta be like really careful. Okay, there's another one. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, now Jason is all the way in that house over there, so I assume he's attacking somebody. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna switch over to somebody else, and then I'll switch back to Paul and see if, or Mark I mean to say, and see if Jason fights me outside. Oh no, because it's not the right house, because I have to go into Jason's house. That's I get confused on that. So I gotta find the house that has the right counselor. I guess it's gonna be that one because it's the only one flashing. So Laura's in that cabin, so Laura's gonna be the one to fight Jason. Which is a good thing I got her the knife. Because that makes her slightly more powerful. It's not a torch, but at least it's something. There we go. You win for now. Alright, now we're gonna switch back to Mark and get back to collecting my juice, I guess. Another juice would be like up along the side if I can find it. So I'm gonna attempt to go get more. I don't know if you can have more than 9 health things. And I also don't know exactly how much I'm gonna need, but if I could have 9, that'd be great. So we're here. The next house up, the next bigger house should have a juice if I didn't already get it. Health jar, whatever you want to call it. Maybe I got it already. Seems like I might have. So the only other one I know of is all the way on the other side of the map, or in the woods. So basically, I go back in the woods. Let's see how much of the health I have. I have 8. 8's pretty good. I might be able to make it through the whole game with it. Okay, so he's in the middle house. I'm gonna go get him. Since it's day 1, I can fight him inside, and it'll be alright, relatively. And I have the torch, I should be able to knock his energy down. See, you can't do this inside stuff later. Oh, by the way, you guys are probably wondering about Ninja Gaiden 4. I downloaded it, I tried it out for like 5 minutes. It seems like it might be cool. I'm gonna play it a little more just to say, because I don't want to be like... like there are cutscenes, but they seem to be like skippable, and it did jump right into the action. And it does have you like running and like jumping, and like that's what I want out of Ninja Gaiden, is to like be moving and running and jumping on the walls and stuff, and it has that, so it might be alright. I'm gonna have to play it more to really see, because a lot of times with these games I find out 3 hours into it there's something I hate, so I'm not sure, but so I might end up streaming it is the point, but I'm kind of just messing with it a little bit first. Alright, where is he? Okay, he is close. So this is where I'm going to be able to fight him outside, I think. I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. Alright, this is the house. So this is what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to switch to a different counselor. This is the trick. And then I'm going to switch back to Mark. And I'm going to go outside. And Jason should be outside. Yeah, there he is. Alright, we got some hits on him. And that's the machete, which is weaker. You don't want the machete. The only other thing I could really do is like I could kind of head over to that other like inner circle over there and get the other health that I know about, which is not this way. I'm kind of going the wrong way. It's sort of a mess here. All right, so. Okay, he's down there. I'm gonna see if I can get down there. me a minute to get there. He's fighting one of the counselors. I gotta get there before the counselor dies on me. We're close. So again, I don't really want to fight Jason inside. Although I could on this, because we're on day one. I think I will fight him inside. And again, normally I wouldn't be doing that, but it's day one. Day 2 and 3, we're not going to be doing that at all. And I wonder if I go outside now, if he'll be outside or not. Let's see. No. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna head to that inner circle, like I said, and see if I can get one more potion. Something I don't know is if you can get 10, like more than 9. If you could get 10 potions, like I don't know. Anyway, I better stop and look at my chat because this game's very involved, so I have to like be very focused. So sorry, I haven't been talking to the chat. Rocky Man, thank you for the sub. Tizdog586, thank you for the sub. Alfred and the Fedic, gift the sub to Slit. Thank you very much for that. Dan, thank you very much for the sub. And Dan, thanks again for gifting out all the subs to the community. Not everybody has the money to be able to sub, so I appreciate that when you do those community gift subs. It helps people be able to actually watch the streams instead of having to watch commercials the whole time, so it's nice of you to do that. Plot twist, Mike's playing as Jason. Just kidding, yeah. So one of the things about this game, the way they designed this and how you have to you got to save the kids, but you got to make it to the lake as quick as possible, or the kids are gonna die, or at this, the counselor might be all the way across the map and they might die, and you have to get there in time. All that stuff creates a sense of urgency, and I think that's what makes the game actually be a little bit scary. And I think that was actually pretty brilliant of them to do that. I don't think that this game was executed all that well. I think the maps, I still get confused going left and right. I think it's weird. I wish the map was done better. I think the houses could be maybe different colors. Like there could be a purple house and a red house and a blue house, to kind of help. I don't know. I don't know exactly what you could do to fix the game, but there definitely is a better version of this game that could exist somehow. I think it's a really interesting idea for a game. And this idea and sense of urgency. Now, I don't really like timed games very much, but I think it's right for Friday the 13th because you think about Jason always chasing you in the woods, and I think this game gives that feeling of Jason's after you, and you gotta work hard and work with your counselors and teammates to be able to survive. It does do that really well, as poor as the game is executed. All right, so the next juice is in here somewhere. It's at the next house. So I'm gonna pass the cave, and we're gonna go by the house, and then this will be the last jar coming up. I think here, as far as I know. Yeah, there it is. So I want to see. So now I have 9 jars. So the question is, can you go to 10? I don't know. That would have to be for a Friday the 13th expert to let me know. And if there are any in the chat, I know one of the people that visits my streams, one of the chatters, New Wave Junkie. I don't know if he's around, but he knows a lot about this game, more than I do. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do. Okay, so all right, all the way at the cabin. So that's not good. So this is where I'm gonna switch to somebody else. Who's close over there? Who's the closest? Looks like Debbie is. Now Debbie sucks. Debbie is slow and stupid. Debbie has no brain. Debbie has an IQ of 60. And she's slow. And nobody particularly likes Debbie. In fact, everybody I know hates Debbie. So even though Jason went by, sometimes he's still in the cabin. So let's see if he is. Yep. Now that might make you feel bad for Debbie, but don't feel bad. Debbie isn't very nice. She's one of those people that kind of, you know, some people don't deserve the hate that they get, and some people do. And I think that Debbie pushed her grandmother down the stairs, and her grandmother didn't even have life alert. That's the kind of person Debbie is. Now, if I was gonna push my grandmother down the stairs, I would at least make sure she has life alert. Once again, this stream is sponsored by Life Alert. Get yours now for your elderly. If they still sell it, if it's still a thing. I don't even know if it's a thing still. I know it was in like 1987, probably about when this game came out. So if you're watching this stream, you probably know about Life Alert. If you know about this game, I mean. You go to the rental store and you rent Friday the 13th movie. Friday the 13th 4 with Crispin Glover. And Corey Feldman, right? I think they ripped the mask off and he's like, bald. That's the one I like. I find that one to be entertaining. I don't like all the Friday the 13th movies. Some of them I like, some of them I don't like. But I like that one. I like the Freddy versus Jason one. That's a good one. Boy, it's never gonna exit here. I guess I'm gonna have to totally get him. It's him or me. Alright, is Debbie gonna prove herself not as worthless as I thought? Oh, look how close. Because I have a rock. There, wow, good work, Debbie. She redeemed herself in my eyes. Alright, now we're on day 2, so there's gonna be no more inside fighting Jason because he's too fast. He's stronger, he's faster. He's bigger, he's longer. And he's uncut. Just like the South Park movie. You know, they're making another Simpsons movie. Are they gonna make another South Park movie? Alright, so all the way over there. I'm gonna walk there and see if I can fight him with Mark. It'll be a little bit of a journey, but getting there. And we're gonna do the outside trick when I get there. And we're here. Okay, switch to a different person. Switch back to Mark. Go outside. Fight Jason. Alright. We got him a little bit, and this is what we do. So we have defeated Jason once, you have to defeat him 3 times. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. No wonder Jason's so pissed he got owned by Debbie. He should be. Can you believe that? Everybody's like, oh yeah, Jason's so badass and whatever. And it's like, he got defeated by Debbie. Also, Jason got added to Fortnite, and I got the Jason skin, because they're doing Fortnitemares. And also, there's a rumor, and I think it might be true, that they're gonna have, because this month it's like Halloween, Fortnitemares, and everything's like spooky. Next month, supposedly, is gonna be The Simpsons, and the whole map is gonna be Springfield. And I love The Simpsons, so, I mean, old Simpsons, so I'm kind of excited about that. I hope that they have Homer's car with the bubble, you know, on it for a car. There's a lot of things I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping that there's Itchy and Scratchy skins, because I love Itchy and Scratchy, but we'll see. So yeah, coming up, I'm definitely going to be playing some of that Simpsons map. And go to Mr. Burns' manor. Maybe you could be Mr. Burns. My dream in life. To be an old decrepit miser. Alright, so all the way over there, huh? Such a long walk. Getting his steps in. Almost there. Alright, actually, not too bad. Alright, so inside, switch to somebody else. Switch back to Mark. Go outside. This is the trick. Alright. Still have 9 juices. Alright, I don't even know what to do at this point. I could see if there's like... I don't know if the juices like replenish. I'm gonna keep saying juices a lot, by the way. How many times can Mike say juices? I'll start calling it Sunny D. Oh! Yeah, and sometimes he just comes up like that. So wait, if I go around this way, maybe he'll come up again. Because he has to go around the path. Oh wait, so he's in that house. This is good right now. Next house, next house. Alright. Switch. Go back. Go outside. Oh god! That's not good. I unfortunately encountered him by accident. At least he doesn't have his machete right now. See, and he just hit me like that? Alright, that's day 2. Kill. So I have 8 juices. You still haven't defeated Jason, and he's even stronger. And he's also spread eagle. Just like how I sit during my streams, but you can't see that. My schlong's hanging down. It's great. That's how I play. That's the only way to play NES. That's how I'm so good at all these games. So... next thing I'm gonna do is... with Debbie, right? Wait, where is Mark right now? Mark's in that house. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get any more juice. So the bigger house on the right side of the map might have some. Oh no, this is the woods. Oh my god. And there definitely might be more in the woods, but then you have to hop around and it's dangerous, so I don't want to be doing that. Alright, this is the bigger house. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna see if the juice comes back. And I don't see it coming back, so I'm all the way on the other side of the map. So this is where I might... I'm gonna spare a counselor here. Meaning this counselor is probably gonna die. But that's okay. Christy's gonna fight Jason. And probably die. See how fast he is? So does that mean he's gonna leave the house? I don't know what happens when somebody dies. Maybe he just leaves. But he was too far across the map, so I kind of did that on purpose. And she stinks anyway. Because I'm trying to get this moving here. Oh yeah, and over by the woods is a juice. Let's see if it appears. Yeah, I guess they don't come back. That's something I was wondering. Seems like they don't come back. So all the health, I'll call it health instead, because that's what it is. Oh, it's inside. I don't want Mark to fight Jason on the inside, because that'd be an inside fight and he might die. So I'm gonna send Paul there, and if he dies, that's fine, because I just don't want Mark to die because he's got all the good stuff. I'm going the wrong way here. And he's so slow. And you gotta know which way to go on the map. So I gotta go left here. Otherwise it takes a long, you have to go all the way around the lake to get to the cabin, and it takes too long. Alright, so if Jason shows up, I'm expecting him to show up, and I'm probably gonna die with him. And that's okay, I expect it. Yeah. Alright. Oh, are they still there? See, this situation I don't know what to do about. I don't really have anybody else that can... So do I just let the kids die? Like, I'm not going in there with Mark, because Mark will die, or I'll lose all my health to fight him inside. So it's like... I'm not really sure what to do now. Anybody in the chat have any advice for what I should do now? Because I go in there with Mark, I know he's got the torch, but he'll die on an inside fight. The game will end if he wipes out the kids, will it? Spiteful Frog, thanks for the sub. You have no advice. I guess I could send another one of the counselors there, but it's like, they'll probably die too. The only other one that's like decent is Laura. Like maybe Laura can fend them off. Maybe, probably not. Or if I could find that machete. Guess we're going with Laura. This is bad news. Alright, let's say... It's that second hit. It's like... there's nothing you can do. You can't. I need him to leave these center cabins. What am I gonna do? Now I don't know what to do. You can't beat this game. It's over. It feels like it's over. You think he stays there unless he's beaten? Otherwise, 5 kids die. Might have to rush him and not dodge. If he would have went to any like other house besides the stupid cabins, should I see what happens if the kids just die? Does it really end if they all die? I don't know if I've had that happen. I need him to like go to an outside house. If you dodge in the opposite direction and not the same direction for the second hit, it's faster. Is it? I didn't know that. Alright, maybe I'll try one of the other. Who do I got left here? How about Debbie? She did it last time. Or maybe I should try George. Where's George? George is close. Other problem is George doesn't even have anything. I need a knife. At least I need if they had a machete or you know. I gotta learn where the machete is. If it's like I don't know if it's in a location that. Okay, I got the knife. All right, so I gotta go right here. Hopefully I can make it. All right, we're inside. It's still like so impossible. You can't. It's impossible. You can't fight him. It's the third day. I don't know, man. This screwed me. The fact that he's in. I'm gonna like have to hope that if the kids die, it's not over, or he ends up leaving or something. It screwed me. I was having a good run until this. Now I don't know what to do about this being in the cabin on the third day. Crap. I need him to get out of the cabin. Could I do the thing where I like switch? Let's say I switch to Mark and then I switch back to her. Will that bring him out? No. Guess we're gonna find out what happened when all these kids die. It's probably gonna be game over. It's like, do you also have to get lucky that he doesn't go in there? Oh look, children's stuff. Wait, he's out. So they can die. They can die. It's fine. I wish I would have known that before all my other counselors died. So apparently the kids can die? Now there's like more kids, or maybe you didn't kill all of them or something? I don't understand. I hope that he doesn't go to the cabins again. I want him to go to an outside thing. If he can go to a couple outside houses, I'll get him. See, what sucks is my counselors died. How many things? I have 8 left. I mean, that's really good. Let me see what you guys are saying. He's out and there's 7 left. You start with 15 kids? Oh, you do? Totally radical, thanks for the sub. If all of them die, then it's game over. So he kills like some of them if he gets to the cabin, but he doesn't kill them all, I guess. So that's fine. Is he like coming back or what? Jason, come out and play. It'd be nice if I just encountered him on the road. There should be an item to tell you where Jason is on the road. How about that? Compass or something. A Jason detector. Like the Jaws detector in Jaws. Hello, Jason. You wanna come out and play? Here he is! Just never leave, just stay. It's done! You have finally managed to defeat Jason. But is he really dead? Yes, he is. We're not telling the end. There you go, it's beaten. I got lucky to encounter him on the outside map screen before he went to the cabins again on the inside. There you go, that's Friday the 13th on NES.